You wake up after 8 hours of sleep, but your brain feels swollen. Your thoughts are slow. Words don't come easily. Simple tasks feel heavier than they should. By noon, you've already checked your phone 10 times. You try to focus, but your attention slips. You drink coffee. It helps for a moment. Then you crash. This isn't laziness. This isn't lack of discipline. This is brain fog. And brain fog is not random. It is biological. The science. Brain fog is not a medical diagnosis. It's a cluster of symptoms: mental fatigue, low clarity, poor focus, slow thinking. But under the surface, very specific systems are involved. The first is dopamine regulation. Dopamine is not just pleasure. It is the signal that drives motivation and cognitive energy. When dopamine signaling becomes unstable, thinking feels harder. You procrastinate more. Focus becomes fragile. What destabilizes dopamine? Poor sleep quality, chronic stress, blood sugar spikes and crashes, constant digital overstimulation. Now let's go deeper. The second system is inflammation. Low-grade brain inflammation does not mean you feel sick. It means your brain is under stress. When stress hormones stay elevated, immune signaling in the brain increases. This can interfere with attention and working memory. A 2020 review published in Nature Reviews Neuroscience found that chronic stress and metabolic instability are associated with increased neuroinflammatory signaling, which can impair cognitive flexibility and executive function. In simple terms, when your body is stressed and unstable, your thinking slows down. The third system is glucose control. Your brain uses glucose as fuel, but it does not like spikes. When you eat high-sugar meals or drink sweet coffee on an empty stomach, your blood sugar rises fast. Then insulin drops it fast. That crash reduces cognitive performance. You feel it as fog. The fourth system is sleep architecture. It's not just about hours slept. It's about deep sleep and REM cycles. These stages clear metabolic waste from the brain and regulate neurotransmitters. If your sleep is fragmented, even if it's long, your brain may not fully reset. And finally, cognitive overload. Your brain was not designed for constant input. Notifications, scrolling, rapid context switching. Each small switch consumes mental energy. Over time, this creates decision fatigue and attentional fatigue. Put all this together. Unstable dopamine, low-grade inflammation, glucose swings, poor sleep quality, cognitive overload. That's brain fog. The good news? These systems respond quickly when you remove friction, which means you can support clarity within 24 hours. Not cure, not guarantee, but support. The 24-hour reset protocol. This protocol is not extreme. It's strategic. You are reducing noise and stabilizing inputs. Step 1. Control the first hour. No phone for the first 45 minutes after waking. Your brain is in a sensitive state. Cortisol is rising naturally to activate you. If the first signal is high stimulation content, you spike dopamine early. That lowers your baseline for the rest of the day. Instead, get natural light within 20 minutes. Step outside for 5 to 10 minutes. Let daylight hit your eyes. This stabilizes circadian rhythm and supports dopamine regulation throughout the day. Then move your body lightly. A short walk, push-ups, stretching. Movement increases blood flow to the brain without causing a crash. Step 2. Stabilize glucose. For the next 24 hours, avoid large sugar spikes. Focus on protein, healthy fats, fiber, whole foods. This keeps blood sugar steady. Steady blood sugar equals steady cognitive fuel. If you drink coffee, avoid pairing it with sugar on an empty stomach. That combination often creates mid-morning crashes. Step 3. Reduce cognitive switching. For one day, eliminate unnecessary multitasking. Batch communication, silence non-essential notifications, work in 30 to 45-minute focus blocks. Each time you switch tasks, your brain burns energy reorienting. Reducing switches preserves mental clarity. Step 4. Lower inflammatory load. This does not require supplements. It requires basics: hydration, movement, quality sleep. Aim for consistent sleep timing tonight. Cool, dark room. No bright screens 1 hour before bed. Deep sleep supports lymphatic clearance, the brain's waste removal system. When waste clears, clarity improves. Step 5. One meaningful win. Choose one task that requires focus. Complete it fully. Effort-linked dopamine is different from passive dopamine. It strengthens motivation circuits instead of exhausting them. When you finish something meaningful, your brain recalibrates around progress. That alone can shift how the day feels. What optimization feels like? It does not feel euphoric. It feels stable. Your thoughts move smoothly. You don't feel pulled every few minutes. Reading feels easier. Starting tasks feels lighter. You still experience normal fatigue, but it is clean fatigue, not fog. Brain fog is often a signal that your inputs are chaotic. Clarity is often the result of removing friction. You cannot eliminate stress from life, but you can stabilize the systems that process it. When dopamine is steady, glucose is stable, sleep is protected, and stimulation is controlled, your brain performs closer to its natural capacity. Not superhuman, just clear. And clarity compounds. One clear day leads to better decisions. Better decisions lead to better habits. Better habits reduce brain fog long-term. This is how performance scales. Not through extreme hacks, through biological consistency. Optimize your biology. Subscribe.